talk remote teamwork. Hey and welcome everyone. It's day 24 out of 90 of our game plan. It's my last day here in Munich, and tomorrow I'm going to be in Cologne, and then I'm leaving to Singapore back on Sunday. So obviously the entire week I was remote, and I think there's a huge difference whether you are remote as a team member or if you are remote as a team lead. Now, personally, I'm totally against being remote as a team lead. I don't believe in that. So that is also why most of our team leads are in Singapore. So we have this hybrid work model where a few days we're in the office and a few days we are remote. Now, I'm totally cool with that. I actually think this makes a lot of sense. But yeah, having a fully remote system, or even if a team lead is constantly away, I'm not a big believer in this. Now, here are a couple of thoughts. Obviously, this week was a bit different to how my normal work travel is. A normal work travel where it's very concrete on what I have to do. I always try to have my team meetings. I try to really have check-ins, maybe do a little bit of a checkout. I write a Slack message in the morning, and just try to be with the team. But because this time was so insanely busy with events and with the book publisher, and I was just so in there where sometimes I basically had to do only messaging, one-dimensional messages. I couldn't go into calls, I couldn't go into actual team meetings. So it was a bit different here. But here are a few tips in general. So try, and especially if you're remote as a team lead, and this is really from a team lead perspective here, not a team member. If you're a team lead, you need to over-communicate when you're remote, because obviously the other side, your team member, for example, doesn't know that you are here, right? They are missing you. That general distance that you normally have is not there during this time. So do a check-in in the morning, drop a message, see what's going on, maybe do a checkout in the evening. Obviously with time difference makes it way harder, but that's just what it is. I think that's really the first one. The second one, be really clear and upfront. When are you reachable? How are you reachable? And just be over-communicative with the team when it comes to all these things. And then the other thing is, what tools are you using here to kind of still stay in touch and track those things? Obviously, you can use your Trello boards or whatever you have to kind of keep in touch and see what's happening, so that the team stays productive. As I said, I'm absolutely not a fan of team leads being remote. I think it's really, really difficult. I think it's difficult to get the team culture. It's difficult to, not so much only accountability. I think you can do the accountability, but just in general to kind of have that team spirit. It's really not that easy. And so I'm actually really glad that the team did such a good job this week, launching the bundles, being so productive on the marketing, really getting their stuff together, preparing the Fiat on-ramp. I think we have a really good shot to launching this within June. So team is very focused, very, very, very motivated, and this is beautiful to see. We're getting closer to the end of that first month, the first 30 days. I'm gonna do a reflection there, and the first 30 days is really about getting the locomotive going. So I think we are getting the locomotive going. The second month is really gonna be about a reflection on the numbers, on where we are. So I'm gonna give you a bit of an update there, and that's gonna guide us into those 30 days. So yeah, I'm glad that travel is over. Missing the family, obviously, missing the team. Looking forward to being back on Sunday and then being with the company on Monday again. It's always nice. Let me know if you have questions around, as a team lead, being remote. What tips and tricks maybe do you have? Let me know down below. And if you have questions, I'll do a separate question series where I just go into those. With that, have a beautiful rest of the week. Talk tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. All the best. Julian. Bye-bye.